Hi friends and family, welcome to this video. I'm glad to have you. Today we're going to be talking about 3 ways to overcome heartache, loneliness and sadness. They're all very human emotions that all of us feel from time to time, so don't be down on yourself if that's how you're feeling. I'm here to share with you my advice and things that work for me when I feel like that. So let's get started. The first point, and there'll be 3 points, just to keep it simple for you. The first point is reflected in our environment right now, and that is to let nature be there for you. I got up this morning and decided that I didn't want to be indoors at all, mainly because it's beautiful weather today, but also because I don't feel so alone when I'm out in nature. So that's why it has to be the first piece of advice I can give to you. Nature is all the God will ever need, is what I'm trying to say. I come out here and every morning I sit in this exact spot. I look out at that tree over there. I listen to that faint water sound that I hope you can hear. And I just take in all the sounds. I let my hands and my feet touch the grass, and I feel happy. So all I can say to you is, if you're feeling this way, first and foremost, if you can do it, get out into nature. Stop everything you're doing right now and do that. And then proceed on to the second step. Hello, horses. Number 2. I want you to meditate then, in nature if possible. If not in nature, you can do it anywhere. Main thing I'll say about this is it's something I'm using as a general term for doing something solitary. So when I say meditate, it doesn't mean that you have to sit in a certain position and quieten your mind or focus your mind and just sit there with your eyes closed. You don't have to do that. It doesn't always work. It's not for everyone. So what I mean by that is, give yourself time to be alone with your thoughts. It can just be writing down your thoughts, recording an audio message to yourself, doing some exercise, anything that's gonna give you some time to yourself. Because it's great to come out in nature with your friends and family, but by doing that you're always keeping your mind focused on them and what to talk about. And so this is something you have to do alone. In situations or moments like this in your life where you don't feel great, the best thing I can say to you is that distracting yourself won't help. It never does. You might think going out with your friends, getting drunk, doing something to distract yourself all day and night, working extra hard, will solve the problem. It won't. You need to be alone with yourself. And that's why I recommend doing something like writing down your thoughts. Or, for instance, today when I came out, I sat down to meditate. But instead what I ended up doing was listing all the reasons I'm grateful for my life and taking in my surroundings. And that was all the meditation I needed. Number 3. I want you to find a medium or a way to channel this energy that you're feeling right now. You can channel it through taking the day step by step, hour by hour. That means just doing something that will help you to feel better just for now. You don't have to plan anything in long term. Just do something that will channel your energy in small steps to begin with, because if you're feeling pain or hurt, then you won't want to be planning to do a lot of things. You just want to do nothing, really. But that's not good either. So you can channel it into, as I say, writing. Links back to that second point. Channel it into exercise. And then eventually what you can do when you've given yourself this time, this space to recuperate, you can channel it into something bigger. You can channel it into your passions. You take this sad energy that you're feeling, this painful energy, this loneliness, you come out into nature, and nature will provide you with comfort. I find it to provide me with inspiration, gives me ideas. All of my ideas, I can't take credit for any of them. They all come from, nature's whispering in my ears, giving me ideas about how to channel my emotions, how to help people, how to help myself, how to know myself better. And I just come out here, I'll admit to you, I'm completely alone. And even if I wasn't, I'd still do it. I sit here and I almost talk to myself, but I do it in a way that's really gonna get me to face the harder stuff. I sit here and I ask myself questions about why certain things happen in my life and why do I think they had to happen. And then I go on to see the good things in those events, why they had to happen. And it's just the most freeing thing ever. I don't feel crazy for doing it, and you shouldn't. You shouldn't either. So, by doing those 3 things, you've taken a huge step in bettering your feelings and your emotions right now. You'll have just really been able to cope with the situation 10 times better than what you would if you were to try and seek, to feel better through other people or external things. It's good to trust in family and friends when you're feeling down, but there's only so much you can do. I'll talk to a few friends, but I won't go into depth too far about it. like constantly. This is work you have to do alone. It's good if you have people you can talk to. Do that. But please don't rely on them to cure your sadness or your pain. You have to do it yourself. And it's a freeing thing when you do it yourself. It's like, wow, I can overcome anything. I've brought with me some tools to concentrate on and use as a bit of a guidance. I brought with me the Magician tarot card because I was doing a tarot reading for a friend and I read about how this is a great card for manifestation. What he's doing here is he's pointing up to heaven and pointing down to earth, and what this is symbolising is him using the higher powers of intuition and taking down this knowledge from the spiritual plane, basically, and transforming it into something on the physical plane. It's kind of what I'm doing now. I took this inspiration I had today to make this video, and I'm using actual equipment to produce this video for you, and my intention and my hopes is that this can reach some of you and change your perception and hopefully help you to have the knowledge of how to help yourself when you're feeling like this. And yeah, I want to focus on manifesting what it is I want in my life. Having more passion for what it is I love. And then the other thing is this rose quartz. It's a raw piece of rose quartz, and it's been charging in my windowsill for a long time now, so I can feel it has a lot of energy stored up inside. And if you believe in crystals, then rose quartz can be quite good to open your heart again, and it's basically has the right energies in order to heal any trauma or sadness you might be feeling. It works with your heart chakra to dissolve any sorrow or worries and fears that you have. So thought that'd be useful for this video. I just have it near me in my area, in my environment, and yeah, try and take in some of that energy. So I hope those tips gave you some food for thought, and you can really use them and put them into practice to help you to feel better. I definitely feel better after having put those in practice, and I feel good about myself that I can choose to do that. I can choose to come out into nature and just be grateful and think about things and talk it through with my subconscious. Because what I find is always more understanding, and this morning I came out to meditate I didn't set any intention, I just sat here and I listened, and I just started stretching. I stretched all of my neck, and all of that just loosened all of the muscles. And then all of a sudden, uncontrollably, I started crying. And I thought, whoa, what the fuck? And because I didn't even know I was like that upset, you know. But I was like, wow, I can just let it come. I can just let it come. And I did, and I let myself cry. And I didn't feel alone. I just felt like, oh, I got it out. You know, I expressed it. It's not repressed. It's out of me now. And I was just like, thank you. So, there's so much freedom in doing that. I cannot tell you. You have to find out for yourself. So much bliss in just trusting in nature. I can't think of anything better to trust in. I mean, nature is just, Mother Nature is, she's always there. I don't know how we can treat her the way we do, because she's always there. She doesn't ask anything of us. She doesn't. Okay, sometimes she can be brutal, I know that. But I think you would be too as well if you had all these humans on you, and yeah, they treated it the way that we do. But anyway, that doesn't matter. I truly do believe it's all that God will ever need. So, thank you. Thank you for watching. There's a runner. Just wait for him to go past. He's probably thinking, I don't want to be in a video. Or maybe he does, who knows. Yeah. I hope that you feel better. I think if you clicked on this video, then it's for a reason. So, be there for yourself. Be kind to yourself. You'll feel way better. You'll see how beautiful life is again. Peace and love to you all.